Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning. Yeah, the King of Lightning is gonna do Naruto Chapter 591 review. I love this chapter of Naruto. Why do I love this chapter of Naruto? It's simple, because Edo Tensei Madara is still in the game. Edo Tensei Madara is still in the game. And it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense as to how he is still in the game. So this review should be fairly quick. I'm going to say between 6 and 7 minutes. So it should be a fairly quick Naruto chapter review. That being said, at the beginning of the chapter, Itachi leaves, his soul disappears, Sasuke stares, and then that's it. End of fucking Itachi. Itachi is now gone forever. He should be gone forever. I mean, it's Itachi. So I'm not going to say that he is permanently gone, but I'm going to say that he should be permanently gone, alright? And then Sasuke stares, then he looks down, and then he's like, alright, and then that's it, alright? That's it. Is Sasuke going to kill Kabuto? I think so. I think he should. I think he should, alright? This would show me that Sasuke is still following his own path. He's not going to listen to Itachi, like, oh my god, Itachi, I believe you. No. Sasuke he's way too deep in the darkness, alright? If he kills Kabuto, then his resolve is definite. And the only person who can relieve Sasuke of this resolve, of this darkness, is going to be Naruto, alright? So hopefully he kills Kabuto. And then goes to Konoha. Sasuke, this is the biggest opportunity you have to go to Konoha. Right now, no one is watching you. Son, go to Konoha. Hook and Larry, go to Konoha. Please go to Konoha. Alright? Please. For me. Alright? And kill the two elders and fuck shit up. In fact, you know what? Go ahead and destroy the Kage faces too. Do that too. Do that. Alright? That'd be good. That'd be really good. Alright? Now, the dance stuff. The dance stuff is not important at all. The only relevance Dan is to this entire thing is getting Tsunade chakra when she ran out. When her thing ran out, and that's it. That's it. That's the only reason why Dan is relevant. I was hoping when Dan was revealed to be an Edo Tensei, I was hoping that Kishimoto was gonna have Tsunade fight her lover, Dan. But that didn't happen. As well as Nenji not fighting his father. That was, I mean, God, you know, no, screw it, no. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. All I'm going to say is that those two were like the biggest letdowns ever. Ever. Okay? But, doesn't matter. Skip that shit. I mean, basically, Dan used some jutsu, and he was able to move freely. You know, like his soul was able to move freely, and then he went into Tsunade. When she ran out of chakra, he gave her some of her chakra and said, I love you, and I'm happy that I could protect you even though I'm dead. And then he left. Peace. Alright, and that was it. Alright? And then came the best part of this fucking chapter by far. When it comes, listen, alright? When it comes to structure, this chapter is not that good. Again, when it comes to structure, this chapter is not that good. But I don't care, because I still like it, because Madara is in the fucking game. So what happened is that Tsunade, basically well, Madara does some fire jutsu, and then what happens was that Mizukage tries to counter, she doesn't make it in time, Tsunade takes the brunt of the jutsu, and then her own, like, regeneration jutsu, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called, the life rebirth something, that runs out, and then she's falling down. And then what happens at the same time is that Madara's soul leaves his body, and then she's like, we won. No, the body of Madara consumes the soul again. I was like, yes, son, that's my nigga. And then what happens? Fucking Susanoo, and like fucking stab, and I was like, ah! I was like, yo, she's about to go, and then Dan saved the day. I was like, fuck fuck? Okay, so, and then Dan did his whole entire thing with the chakra. And then she's back. She has regained her conscious. And then we see that Madara's still there. And then Raikage's like, why are you still fucking here? And then Madara's like, cause I know the Edo Tensei seals myself. And thus, I can break the contract with the summoner. And now, I'm an immortal walking dead with infinite chakra and OP Meteor Sephiroth skills. And I'm not going anywhere, bitch. And I'm like, yes, yeah. And that's the end of the chapter right there. Now, the reason why it makes so much sense as to why he knows the Edo Tensei seals. The first reason would be if Tobirama had taught Madara the Edo Tensei seals. Now, if you remember, before Uchiha Madara left Konoha, he and the Senju were friends. So, maybe Tobirama had taught Madara the seals, the hand seals for the Edo Tensei, or maybe Tobirama performed the jutsu near Madara, and Madara memorized the hand seals by using the Sharingan. That could be reason number one. You know what? Actually, that's actually like the only like legitimate reason. Because reason number two, if in fact Madara died recently, which is according to some people's theories, like Raimeku Joten, well, if he died recently, then him knowing the jutsu and him knowing the hand seals for the jutsu is even more prevalent. Because he was a member, well, actually, yeah, because Tobirama could have taught him, and then, you know, so on and so forth. And, or he figured it out after years of, you know, research and so on and so forth. Maybe. But that's assuming that he had died recently. I'm assuming that he died when he fought Hashirama, which would prove that Tobirama had either taught him the hand seals or he memorized the hand seals via Sharingan. And also, the reason why he can perform the jutsu now, as not, because you have to remember that, well, correction, if you ask the question, why didn't he use this jutsu, or why didn't he use this technique early on, that's because he did not have full control over his body. Now that Kabuto is in Izanami, and now that his soul is disappearing, Madara had gained full control over his body, just how Dan had gained full control over his body. So once Madara realized that he had full control over his own body, he could perform the jutsu and thus seal himself in the living world permanently, which is the reason as to why it makes so much sense as to why he's able to stay in the world of the living, which is a huge plus. And that's my review right there. All right. Now, like I said before, the structure of this chapter, it's not that good, but I still like it regardless because I enjoy and I am relishing the fact that Edo Tensei Madara is still in this war. Period. End of fucking story. Now, what will be better? What will be better is now that Madara's here. Well, the question is Madara, are his powers still in full bloom? I'm thinking yes, because he said that he had infinite chakra still, which means that we could see, or correction, we will see, and we should see Perfect Susanoo return. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping that at some point in the near future, since Kishimoto himself said that the series is approaching its end, hopefully Toby manages to summon the Jubi. Hopefully the Jubi comes using the chakra of Gigaku and Ikaku, who are still trapped in the gourd. The gourd that Toby had, that gourd did not have that light, because if you remember, the light of the Edo Tensei when they disappeared, like that big beacon of light, that did not occur on the gourd, meaning that the gourd still has the souls of Gikaku and Ikaku, who have the Q-Beast chakra. Bam, boom. I hope it happens. I really do. That being said, this is King of Lightning, and I'll see you guys later. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.